I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna
Like
die.
it was one night, it was like,
Child. That night, I was like, where is my husband?
Take a look, get real close. Loving all my family, I gotta do the most. You can wish, hope, grants here to make it known that anything you do, you gotta do with your soul. Cause we brilliant, resilient. We hold it down like a loose end. We in this, raising queens and the king. Together we're a team, making it to our dreams. Nowhere I'd rather be than with my family. Family, 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 family. Nowhere I'd rather be. Family, 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 family. Know that you're proud of me. Family, 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 family. You're with my family, my family. Oh, oh.
what's up, guys? Welcome to the
Grand Family.
I'm Jay. I'm Amaya. That's Araya. That's Chantel. And this is Blaine. And today, we're gonna be doing testing out our Auntie Janelle's food. Alright.
So guys, this video was sponsored by Janelle, my sister, and Chelsea, my other sister. Chelsea have a channel. It's called Life with Chelsea on YouTube, and I will leave the link in the description box. Guys, Janelle was the one that created this old scenery. She set the table up like this, and Chelsea put the questions together. So guess what? This is about getting to know the Grant family a little better. So it's a Q&A. So Chelsea texted the questions to Dominic. We didn't see the questions. We don't know what it is. But whatever it is, we have to answer it truthfully and to the best of our knowledge. So let's get right into this video. Okay. Question number one while we dig into this delicious meal.
I want a drink.
So,
Guys, this is, one second. This is grape. This is sparkling cider, guys. Just let you go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Question number one.
so this Q&A is named Reflecting on the Year 2021 and how you overcome everything that happened in life. Question number one, big moving.
Big moving.
So I think she meant when we PCS from Kansas to here.
All right. Yes, it's okay, Maya.
So we always moved ourselves in the military because you make more money when you move yourself. And then during COVID, even if we wanted some people to move us, it would have took a long time because I finished school and I had to move to North Carolina and go to other school. And they wasn't picking up household goods till like a month after we supposed to be in this house. So we had to move ourselves. The biggest thing is Araya and driving for hours. Like we had like 4 days to drive from Kansas to North Carolina, and we stopped like we drove like 6 hours a day, which isn't bad for normal drivers, but when you have a 1-year-old that don't like to be in her seat and want to have constant attention, that was the hardest part. You have to stop when you don't want to stop.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. But we stayed at some great hotels, you know, we had some great sceneries. We weren't rushed to get here, you know. We took our time and drove.
So that's what it is for you?
We just keep stopping because there was
because it was two cars. We had a whole convoy, like 2 cars and a
big truck.
26-foot U-Haul truck.
So
and Shaka for helping us out with that move.
Yeah,
that was
shout out
awesome.
Shaka.
She came to drive my car and then Shanta drive her SUV and I drove the U-Haul.
Yes, guys, and it literally took us 3 days. And Kansas, leaving from Kansas, is a lot of open fields and nothing out there actually. So it was an experience.
Yeah, the Midwest is different, you know. Like the first night we stopped in St. Louis, just outside of St. Louis, like the big junction that you coming up on St. Louis and Highway 40. And that was amazing because we stopped at a hotel. They was having card games and the night seemed crazy when we walked in.
And guys,
it was fun.
Yeah.
I think we were just tired, to be honest.
Yeah, that's because we left a little late from Junction City because the hotel took long to check out and then we took a little longer to finish. But besides that, we was cool. We was chilling.
What do you guys think about the move? How do you feel about moving a lot in the military? Jahari and Amaya? What do you guys think? How do you feel
When I
about
was
it?
in Kansas, I was sad because I had made a lot of friends there and I had to leave.
So that's why you don't like moving?
Yeah, I know.
So that's the biggest thing about you moving? Messing your friends?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Maya?
When I was born in May, I was so happy.
Okay. What's the next question? Thank you for your input. What
That
is the next
doesn't
question?
affect Amaya. I don't think Amaya was affected by the move.
Yeah, Maya don't care.
It's only Jahari. Okay, so we spent long on that question, but the next question is for the kids and Chantel. What would it feel being without me when I was deployed?
It was
Sad.
hard.
It was Jahari sad.
It was
I have to
hard.
answer the question for all of them. She missed me driving her to her appointments and everywhere she gotta go. That's why it was so hard. Oh my god, let's go to the store.
That's
You
not
drive.
true. That's part of it, but that's not true.
You act like I'm your chauffeur.
You
When
are
I'm
my
home,
chauffeur.
I'm not. Number one.
I feel much safer when he drives.
Number two, Jahari is after school activities and it's hard to manage all of them and take him to school, take him to after school after.
For me, the hardest thing was raising the kids. Like, I feel like in the military, I don't know if every wife feel like this, but to me, sometimes you feel like a single parent because it's like you have to literally do everything by yourself. And I'm not taking away from who's actually a single parent, but it's hard, so to speak. It's super hard. And it's like when the kids are like young, they ask questions and then they don't understand fully because Jahari, I remember an experience we had. We were in Kansas and where we were living, the back of the house was super big, was a open field. So it was like acres and acres and acres of lawn back there. And one night it was just me. Excuse Araya, guys. Sorry. It was just me, Jahari, and Araya. Me, Jahari, and Amaya home. And Dominic, I think Dominic was in Korea. No, it was in Honduras. Where were you there? No, it was
he
in
was in the
Poland.
field.
Sorry.
Oh.
It was in Poland. And it was they had a storm coming, guys. And I never experienced this in my life. So apparently, I never know that when a storm is coming in Kansas, they sound awful alarm. So we were inside, and then all of a sudden the alarm go off, and it was so loud. Then when I look outside, I saw everybody was running elter-skelter, bringing in the trash can, doing a set of stuff, and then I ran outside, and I was like, "What's going on?" And this lady was hollering because she couldn't find her dog, the neighbor next door. And I was like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "A storm." I said, "What is that siren about?" And she was like, "A storm is coming. You don't know? They didn't tell you when you come
Starting a
here."
warning?
They're supposed to brief you on that when you come here, the
Brief
military. So I never got briefed.
Nobody
I don't know
got
why.
briefed.
So they told us that the storm is coming, so you guys have to hide. I was so terrified, and
Yeah,
I didn't know. I never understood why they built
The
the house that we were
crazy.
in. I didn't understand why
The
they built it
layout
like
was
that.
the
And then
worst.
that day I understood because it was like rooms downstairs. Then there was like the garage, and then there was like thick walls. And then that little area there is the shelter for like tornado shelter. So the lady was telling me if anything happened and they have to run over, they're gonna come to us. And if our roof got fly out because they said it was like a category 4, we need to go over to them and then we're gonna go in their basement. But she was telling me that get candles. I had like no scented candles. She was like, get candles, and she bring me like a lighter, and she told me like just make up beds and just stay in that little area.
Oh yeah. Her
Guys.
husband was deployed too.
Yeah, guys, we were so scared. The light came off. Guys, remember this? The light
I
came
was
off,
there too.
and when the lights went out, like the wind was so heavy that it picked up stuff from the ground and pelted to the wall, to the outside of the wall, and it was going like this. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna
Like
die.
it was one night, it was like,
Child, that night I was like, where is my husband? So things like little things like that makes me like not like him when he's away. Because if he was there, I would have feel a little more safer because it's 2 kids and we have another parent, so I can take one, he take one. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's really, really hard when he's away because you literally have to do everything by yourself. So that's how I I think that's. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, I answered 2 questions in a row. How do I feel when I'm away?
I never hear you answer that a question like
Because
that.
I really don't know how I feel. Like, I'm the type of person, if they say, hey, you gotta go here,
Can somebody
the
feed
day
me
that I'm
my
leaving, I'm
eyes?
gonna feel sad or whatever. But when I'm in my job and moving around, I'm okay. As long as I call and talk to them every day, I'm fine. You know, on a weekend, you get bored, you know, you feel like you miss them. You gotta keep yourself busy
Okay,
so
here,
not to
mine.
keep your mind on home.
Come on.
And that's basically it.
So you only get bored on a weekend because that's when it's quiet.
No, I'm saying like you keep yourself busy so
I
you don't
know,
have to
I
focus
know.
on home. Especially like when I was deployed, oh my god, that was the worst. Deployed to Afghanistan especially.
And the
Because
thing
you
is,
don't want to be thinking about home and then you're out there, you can't focus on what you're about to do.
and the thing is about when you was deployed in Afghanistan, we had this FRG, and the leader was telling us that the FRG leader, she used to be like, if there's something wrong with the kids and there is some problem at home, try to handle it yourself, and like try not to tell them, don't stress them, a child. So who am I? I tell him everything. As soon as he called, I sing. So I don't think you should hide anything from them. Just let them know like what's happening home, and maybe they can score. Like if Jahari's acting out, and he call, I say, you know, Jahari's acting out, and he would just talk to him, and everything is back to normal. So I didn't see a problem with telling them.
Yeah, it just depends, man. It just depends on what is the severity of the situation. Like if it's something very serious and that might have to pull them out of country, yeah, you probably gotta tell them. But if it's just something minor, but their mind is gonna be on it while they
What do you want?
patrolling or doing some military stuff, nah. All right, next question.
You want the whole thing?
No, I'll do this.
Okay, hear mine. And I'll take
What is the one thing that made you better this year?
That's a good question.
I don't think there's one thing. There's like multiple things. Like going to OCS was an eye opener. Or it's not the one thing that makes me better, but it's one of the things. Like you see things from a different angle. Like military, I started out enlisted, and then I went to the officer side. Like they do a lot that we don't do as enlisted, because they're basically planners and strategists, and we are basically executioner. And when you're there, they push you to be better. Like we was running after a 12-mile ruck march, the next day 5 miles, and we was trying to figure out why. But at the end, when we did our 4-mile run to graduate, I understand why, because the entire group of 180 people ran and passed. And when we were starting that class, if 120 of us has passed, that would have been a lot. So that definitely made us better, made me better, opened up my eyes.
So
And-
they're pushing you to pass your limit.
Yeah,
Prepare
and
you
then
for what the end result.
moving, buying a house, you know, having the family one place where we could relax, put our feet up, chill out for a little bit, breathe. That was awesome too. Like this is a good experience.
It is.
And we actually got a house that we wanted, which I was thinking we would never want this house the way the real estate agent like, no, you gotta up your bid or whatever. And then it came back a Sunday morning, you have won. That, and then fixing the fence in the hot sun in the summer. Oh my God. I can't remember when last I did those type of work, but those guys are definitely appreciated. They do a lot of work. And doing it by myself or with me and someone else, that was an awesome experience.
What
else
about
did we
you,
do?
Jahari? What is it for you?
Honestly, I really don't know. Like, I don't know what that is.
What do you explain to him, Dominic?
So,
The question. Repeat the question.
what was the one thing that made you better this year? Like starting back regular school, did that made you better or what?
Start back on let's go.
No, he from teacher
Yeah, he hates
teacher mommy. Cause teacher mommy is a tough bird,
I don't
tough
play.
cookie, tough old bird over here, boy.
Woohoo! what the
Tough
teachers
old
in
bird
this
over
school
here.
take, I wouldn't take it.
Yeah, and Abeka is a very high standard school, so yeah, that forces him to be better.
What makes me better this year?
And
Knowing my worth and not taking nonsense from people. Knowing knowing my worth in this world. I'm a very kind and generous person. I give and I give and I give some more. And for that, a lot of people take me for granted. And year after year, I keep saying, you know what, this is my last time. This is my last straw. But this year, I think I am better mentally. I am at a point in my life whereby I feel like, I don't know if it's because I turned 30, I ain't taking nonsense. Is either you with the program or you're not with the program.
Getting so old. So fast they grow up. That's crazy.
So guys, I think I grow a lot this year. I am evolving into the woman that I always know I'm supposed to be. And this year taught me a lot of lessons.
I feel like this should be like the 31st of December conversation. Yeah, because it's before you hit the new year.
This regular question.
Okay.
About the military, basically.
All right.
Okay, next question. What do you think about the question? What makes you better this year? You're a better driver.
When Jahari was in school, I wasn't in school because I was afraid to go to school.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, that was crazy. She started school one day, so excited, 1 week, and then the next week they told her that she couldn't come. I'm like, I felt it. Like, I felt heartbroken for her.
Yeah.
Because I know she always wanted to go to school and be around kids, and you know, she's very social butterfly. She doesn't get that from me. They all take all their personality from their mother for some reason. Because I'm not a...
Dominic is not nice at all.
I won't say I'm not nice. I'm not just like go and talk to people just like that randomly.
He's not social.
That's crazy.
I'm very social and people take that for granted.
You know what?
So I'm going to be on Dominic's side. No, I'm going to be on your side
you
now.
Can't.
I'm not social at all.
You can't, there is. We're not going to track. We're going to repel like the North Pole. Get that thing from right. All right, so
oh my God.
We have 2 more questions, but I think I'm going to take the last question first, and then we're going to go back to the second to last question. So what is your biggest fear as parents? That's crazy. COVID and school, like, there are a lot of biggest fears as parents. Like, are you raising them right? Like,
this may sound dark.
What can you do to improve them, or...
What is your fear?
Now, currently, is Jahari in school, and these people always calling, talking about they got a COVID, and they can't tell you what happened and get the kids scared. So that's my biggest fear right now. But it's gonna change. Okay, what's yours?
My biggest fear is dying before my kids become adults. That's my fear.
That's my fear.
I don't trust nobody to watch my kids. None. No, like if I'm trying to be honest. That's my fear. I love my kids beyond measure, and I don't think I'm a crazy parent. I'm that mom that will.
We know the dreads give it away.
So guys, that my fear is not being able to provide for my kids. That's a fear. Not being able to provide for my kids, and my kids are in an uncomfortable situation whereby they can be themselves. That's a fear of mine.
Yeah, that's the reason why when we go visit people, we don't really like to stay at people, because we want our kids to be comfortable. So we go get a hotel room and it's so bougie. No, they sleep whatever time on a weekend that they feel is appropriate for them to sleep. During the week, yeah, we put them to bed, like go to bed. It's 9 or 8:30 or 10 o'clock latest bed. But when we go out, we like to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we visit you and we stay at you, you're probably very close. Like,
and not only close, we stay at your house based on your vibes. Because there are some people that they just don't care and they go to bed late too. So we stay up all night talking and the
Yeah.
kids fall asleep. That's a different story. But if I see you, we come to your house and you acting all bougie and talking around, my kids do not sleep at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So don't even try it.
Yeah.
So we'll be like, we out. We're gonna go and chill somewhere else the rest of the afternoon and take a hotel. And that's not us being bougie. That's just us knowing our kids,
be
and we don't
comfortable.
want nobody to feel uncomfortable in their
Yeah.
own house.
We just
Know
want
what I
to be
mean?
comfortable.
So those are some fears of mine when it comes to my kids. These are my peeps. You understand? And I will go the extra mile to protect them. And that's the reason why when people see us, they judge. And I know this because some people were bold enough to tell it to my face, my kids are spoiled. Yes, they are. They're spoiled. Ain't no way around it. But they're very respectful. They're spoiled in the right way. We give them everything that we never had as parents.
Yeah, sometimes I wish we give them some of the things that we
No.
did
no.
have. You know what?
What did you have?
That's on my to-do list.
What did you have?
Make sure that
We can't talk about that now. But the final question is, what are you thankful for? Well, that's easy. I'm thankful for this whole table right here.
Alright.
See them? Look.
This is
Handsome,
what one man said.
little queen, little princess, big queen. Right? Thankful. All the time.
Yeah, I'm
every day.
thankful for my family.
Thankful for life. Thankful to breathe. Thankful for
He said big queen because
just
that's
living an amazing life right now.
One man
Guys,
said.
yeah, thank you for saying that last line. An amazing life. Okay, this is something that has been bothering me for a while. Even before we started YouTube, I will have persons saying that we're rich. Y'all rich. Y'all got money. I appreciate that.
Raya.
And with, I appreciate that. And with the life of me, I claim that over my life. Lord, you know it's my desire to be rich. But guys, listen. Don't ever look at somebody else's life and think you know what's happening. Don't you ever look at someone else's life and think you know what's happening, because some people's life is like egg. It's nice and smooth on the outside, but when you break it, you don't know if you're gonna see a chicken or if you're gonna see yolk.
Really?
No, but on a serious note, don't ever look at somebody's life and think you know them, and don't judge people because you don't know their journey. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're doing to get what they get. You don't know how they're making their money, and you don't know how they get to that level.
Exactly. People like to.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
They
And
don't understand that it takes
assume.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Don't assume. Because when me and Dominic started,
What's up?
can you remember?
No, put it out. I don't want it. Yeah, I can remember.
Just saying.
When
But
me
they
and
can't
Dominic,
remember
when
because
me
it
and
wasn't
Dominic,
there.
exactly. When me and Dominic started, no one gave us anything. No one gave us anything, and we can say this proudly. We work. We were very contentive, and we are still contentive and grateful. But we both had the same vision. We both wanted the same thing, and we both worked together to accomplish everything that we accomplished today.
We're bathing.
And on top of that, we make sacrifices and give up things that we love to get things that is going to make the entire family comfortable. Like, for instance, for me, every 2 weeks I have money where I can do my nails and do my hair every 2 weeks. But I choose to furnish my home because that's where I spend 99.9% of my time. And if in me as a woman, as long as my house feel like a home and I have all the things that I like in my home, I'll be happy because I don't have friends that's coming to my house. You understand? So I love my home to be roomy, and when I'm in there, I feel like I'm on top of the world. So not because you see somebody buy a house or they buy a brand new car or they do this or they do that, you think you know them and you think you're entitled to whatever they have. You don't know that person's journey. This video is not about that, but I'm just saying, Don't judge people based on their lifestyle because you don't know what they're doing to get what they get, and you don't know their journey. When me and Dominic started off, we started off with $15 Walmart earbud, but we didn't stay there long.
Oh yeah.
So never judge somebody on what they have. Whatever you want to do in life, focus on that. Make this necessary sacrifice. Work hard and get it honestly. And don't ever feel that you are entitled to someone else's wealth or whatever someone else is going on. You think you're entitled to get a piece of that because you don't know their journey and you don't know what they're going through to keep and obtain that lifestyle or to. Because some people have nice things, yeah? But you don't know how they're keeping it.
Nobody knows how to get it. You know
Exactly. And you don't know how they're keeping it. And you don't know what they have going on behind closed doors.
You don't know
So
if they
stop
get 10
saying-
houses or something like that. Just
Stop
relax.
making it feel like you were entitled to whatever somebody else has.
All
Stop
right.
thinking that you know what's going on in people's life. No matter what I'm posting, you don't judge nobody or you don't think that you're obligated for what nobody else is having. Work for what you want. That's what we did. We work and save. And we cut out certain things. I don't do my nails because I don't go nowhere. Who's gonna see my nails? How many times y'all saw me with nails on this video? What I'm making saying, what's up guys? It's 107. We have 176 video. How many times you guys saw me with nails? On my birthday. Did you even see my nails on my birthday? No, it was press on. I saved my money to get what I want. So guys, if I can do it, you can do it too.
What are you thankful for this evening? Being Christ, Jesus Christ, and our favorite president, Biden.
What?
He said it.
It's a TikTok. All right, guys.
Beef fries, Jesus Christ, and a perfect President Biden.
And his favorite president.
Biden.
All right, guys. So this concludes our Q&A and our food. So we're gonna see you in the next video. Make sure
This
you
food
hit
was
that
delicious.
subscribe button. Chelsea, the questions was tough, but they're okay in my book, so you could send some more next time.
Subscribe the button and make sure you comment our video every day.
Awesome. And thank you, Janelle, for the wonderful meal that you created
It is
from
delicious.
our fridge. I really appreciate it. And see you in the next video.